Hey, welcome to Body and Moon Guided Movement. It is springtime and it is actually sunny. It feels like it should be summer now almost. It's a little bit chilly for summer and it's very windy, so I'm wearing my ear protection. But we are in spring and I'm exploring this really cool historical site behind us and walking, and I wanted to walk. It's gonna be really noisy for a hot second, especially if I talk. I want to walk into the site, so it might be a little dark too, camera wise. But as I was walking through it, I was hearing, and you guys will probably hear it really bad, the echo in this site, and it just made me think of not letting our past and the echoes of our past and the echoes of where we've fallen short get in the way of moving forward and having high energy and having new creative ideas, just because our old creative ideas in the past have fallen through and we haven't carried them out in the exact creative wow that we wanted, doesn't mean that we should let the echoes of that past get in the way of our future and our summer. And that was kind of the thought I had. Look, isn't that cool? This is an old military fort, and this is how they used to get ammo from down here up to the guns up there. It's pretty cool. But that was just the thought I had as I was walking in here, and I heard the echoes. Some of the rooms are really echoey. Echo. These ones all have lights. Some of them are completely dark, and you have to bring out your own flashlight to see anything. It's kind of crazy. Like this one over here. I'll go inside for a second. It's a dark room. The only light I have is from the door. But I wanted to ask, just like how often when we're coming up, when we're in spring, we've just bled, it's springtime, how often do we let echoes of our past failures control us and tell us that, oh, I've had a day for this, honestly. I mess up, I always mess up, I always will mess up, and that echoes and echoes and echoes, and I'm finally moving the way I want to, I'm finally living the way I want to, I'm finally communicating better the way I want to communicate, and then I do something very similar to what I've done in the past that just throws a kink in the works. And it's just like, man, I'm doing it again. And I'm going to tell you, as spring and stuff, you're going to do it again a lot. And it's the fortitude which you use to get back up and be like, yeah, I did it again. This struggle is here again. And do you get stuck in that spiral? Do you throw up your hands and say, God, I've done it again, never mind. What's the point in trying? And you just throw in the towel for days or weeks or months? It's the fortitude for which we get up and we're like, yeah, crap, I did it again. And I feel like I suck. And I feel like I'm a failure. And I feel like this is pointless. But I promise you, every time you get up again, you try again, you put in the work again, you will bounce back quicker. So instead of spiraling for weeks, you'll spiral for days. Instead of spiraling for days, you'll spiral for a day. Instead of spiraling for a day, you'll spiral for a few hours. You will begin to build the tools to just get up, just move, just be happy. Major stress this past couple of weeks in my world, and a song came on in a movie we were watching, and I'm just like, I just need that, and I danced to it. It wasn't even very long, but I just felt better inside, and I felt like, yeah, I can do this. And it was that much easier to be like, you know what, I feel really tight, I need to stretch, and to sit down and stretch. It's the little things. So what, you haven't moved or eaten really good, or whatever it is you're working on in your life to become the best you can be. You're working on it. You bounce back. You go and you do something fun, and you let that fun thing count. You let that fun thing count as your movement, as your exercise, as whatever it is you need it to be. Look, I'm going to do lots of stairs. I have already done lots of stairs today. I'm going to do stairs. I'm doing stairs. I'm walking around. I'm taking in the sunshine. And I'm not letting the fact that up until about noon today, I was crying and I was feeling awful and I was struggling. And I was feeling like, whoops, I did it again. Here we are, trying so hard to be on top of things, trying so hard to be me in the best way possible. And I failed miserably, and I've upset people who matter to me. And it's just a circle. But here I am, I'm moving. I feel a whole lot better because I'm letting the sun shine. And I've actually resolved a lot of it to the best of my ability. And acknowledge that no, I'm not perfect, and all the stories and crap that I am telling myself this morning, it's not true. It feels very true in the moment, but it's not true. So take a deep breath. Put your hand on your heart, maybe close your eyes and go, I'm worth it. I'm worth moving. I'm worth the love. The stories that my brain is trying to tell me that I suck, that I'm never going to succeed, that the world is stupid, that I am stupid, that I cannot do. Put your hand on your heart and be like, yeah, nope, not true. You are amazing. You are powerful. You are strong. You are putting one foot in front of the other to become the very best you can be, to learn to work with your body and not against it, to learn to understand your body and respect your body, which is just not something that we're taught. It's gonna be a journey. It's gonna take time, which is, of course, not what we want to hear. I want it now. I want to be who I want to be now. I want to live my very best life now. You can, one small step at a time. One small action at a time. What is one tiny thing you can do now that will make you feel better, that will put you in that path? No, you're not going to do everything that you can possibly do right this second. And you're going to have days where you're better and days where you're not, and days where you're better and days where you're not. And that's life. It's not an overnight thing. And if you had if you were into writing, write. Or if you're into video recording or things like that, or if you are meeting with a counselor, they'll tell you, my counselor showed me a map. He's like, there's these ups and downs, humps, but the overall spectrum is up, not down. You go up, and you go down a little, and you go up, and you go down a little. Sometimes you go up and you go down a lot, but then you're still going up. And the overall spectrum is up. Remember that. In your movement, in your goals, in the things you're working on. one little thing. Dance to your favorite song on your TV show. Up. Catch you in the summer.